All right, everybody, you do not want to miss this. Liberty Home Equity, I think it's Liberty Home Equity Solutions. They're going to have a reverse mortgage marketing fundamentals class that's going to be on Thursday, July 26th at 10 a.m. Listen, guys, reverse mortgages, they're underutilized right now. We as an industry are failing with these things. There are 10,000 seniors turning every single day. They need help with reverse mortgages. Be that person to help them out and you get paid in the process. To learn more, click this banner right over there. So Andrew Cuomo, the New York State Attorney General, he's launching an investigation into real estate holdings of Trump advisor and son-in-law, Jared Kushner. Yes, Andrew Cuomo is launching an investigation on real estate holdings of Jared Kushner. And I promise you, this isn't political whatsoever. So here's the deal. 20 tenants, both current and prior, in a rent-stabilized community, they're alleging that construction on an adjoining building was releasing toxins that made the rent-stabilized units unlivable. They also claim now that there was excessive noise and there were vermin, you know, like rats, that are overrunning these rent-stabilized units. Now, I mean, come on, guys. Let's think about this. Now, New York State Homes and Community Renewal Commissioner Ruth Ann Visnauskas, she says that Governor Cuomo has a zero-tolerance policy for tenant abuse of any kind and will aggressively take on landlords who try to intimidate people out of their homes. Well, this must be why low-income housing in New York has such a, fantastic reputation, right?
Turn left on Eastern Parkway.
It's because Andrew Cuomo has a zero-tolerance policy. I mean, let's think about this here for a second, guys. I mean, nobody has ever heard of rats in New York, right?
That's because of Andrew Cuomo.
Well, that's because of Andrew Cuomo. And I mean, nobody is ever associated with New York City as having excessive noise. Well, that's also because of Andrew Cuomo. And nobody has ever thought of New York as being literally toxic. Well, that's also because of Andrew Cuomo. Because remember, he has a zero-tolerance policy here. Oh my God, is this ridiculous? What? I mean, obviously I'm joking, because if there's anything New York is known for, it's rats, noise, and toxins. It's deemed the fourth most toxic city in the entire country. And truth be told, if Cuomo is going to investigate Jared Kushner on these allegations, my question is, who in the hell is going to investigate Andrew Cuomo? Because on his watch, New Yorkers become a rat-infested, loud, toxic cesspool. I mean, this whole thing is a joke. I mean, seriously, when you're thinking of low-income, fixed-rate housing in New York, is there anybody in the country who's shocked that the standards are just a smidge below that of the Four Seasons? In all honesty, guys, I don't care what your political persuasions are. This is nothing short of a political hit. Oh, and here's something to consider. How much money in damages are these 20 tenants asking for? These 20 tenants from fixed payment housing? Well, they think their troubles are worth $10 million. That would put them in the Four Seasons. And I mean, I guess while you're at it, you might as well just aim high. Andrew Cuomo, this is a total political hit. And I want to tell you guys something. When I was back years ago in New York and I was speaking with Andrew Cuomo and his team, Ben Losky and some other fellow, I can't remember, and we were talking about appraisal independence and why it was imperative that our industry keep appraisal independence and why having HVCC and all these AMCs, the gatekeepers of our collective wealth with our houses, was going to be a problem. One thing that they told me, and I am not kidding you, they told me, Andrew Cuomo's office told me that I might be right, but they would not be taking any stands that would make the governor look bad. Yeah, that's what I said. Andrew Cuomo's office told me that his political career was worth more to them than the equity that you have and that of every American. That tells you something about Andrew Cuomo. And I'll tell you what, guys, this one again, an absolute political hit. So when you vote accordingly, because this guy, he's aiming higher than the New York State Attorney General or the governor of New York. He wants to be in a little White House in DC. Vote accordingly. Hey, listen, if you're meeting us for the first time, just, hit the subscribe button. We'll give this to you every day. We don't share your list. We're not going to be pushing anything else at you. And if you watch us with any regularity, I can't tell you how much it helps when you forward or share a message with other people in the real estate industry. With that said, I will catch you guys all mañana. That means tomorrow, right? Mañana? Mañana. Tomorrow for the layman. Bye.
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image. It is the mental projection of your digital self. What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know.